Our goal is to take Hakluyt to some of the more remote and pristine places left on the planet. Places that are experiencing a changing climate more appreciably than other places. The Arctic is a beautiful and wild environment. It is also incredibly biodiverse and largely left unscathed by human hands. To visit these rugged and pristine environments, we want to be as eco-friendly as we possibly can and reduce our impacts as much as possible while visiting these amazing places. We took a steel diesel-powered expedition sailing vessel and converted her to what we call an eco-expedition sailing vessel. Hakluyt is a massive experiment, and I mean massive. It's also a massive amount of work. What they don't tell you before you set out to do an eco refit is how much work it takes to make those eco expedition adventures happen. Welcome to part 2 of Hakluyt's Refit series. After years of being on the hard, Hakluyt had settled unevenly into the ground. One of the first things that needed to happen was leveling Hakluyt so that the install and welding of the new platforms and flanges for the electric motors would be aligned properly.
They just lifted the boat to make it level. Now I'm curious how it feels to go in there and having a completely different angle. Oops. Let's see. same time, we'll have a little tour in our construction area. So I'll give you a little tour in our construction area. So this will be the pilot berth. This will be the kitchen. This will be the settee. And this will be the nav station. Everything clear? So then back here, that will be our bedroom. Ha! Yeah, so everything is ripped out and cleaned. All the bilges are cleaned. So here we have that huge tent. It's that the snow and rain can't come in because we have a lot of stuff just sitting out here, and so we covered it for now, temporarily, until the weather is getting a little bit better, if that ever happens in Newfoundland, because it seems to only rain and snow, and once a week we have a sunny day. Better than nothing.
Working with Derek from Oceanvolt, we determined the best location for the servoprop tunnel portals to be cut in the hull. It was up to the guys from Exploits Welding and Machine Shop to do the rest. Here is where leveling Hakluyt is critical. The flanges need to be aligned properly with the hull to maximize motor thrust and efficiency when welding them in place. The benefit of stripping out and gutting the interior meant we were able to find all the pesky little corrosion spots and leaky areas in the hull. Once again, the Exploits Welding and Machine Shop boys were up to the task, and they did a remarkable job making precise patches for the hull. we got the motor mounts in. So we had some welder guys come in. I just got them painted last night, but these will be the flanges and tubes that both the electric Oceanvolt motors will sit on. Servo prop comes right up through there. Bolts to the motor head, which bolts to the Oceanvolt flange right there, which bolts to this flange. And then bingo bango bongo. But there's been some changes since the last time I filmed, and that's probably most notable is everything is gone. So nav station is gone, the wall is gone, all the electric is gone. So she's, for all intents and purposes, gutted. Had the welders come back and help me out with a couple other things. We had a big problem with leak coming through here, which was right at the gate out there, and most notably in the corner where the stanchion is and the angle of the gunnel, and the water was just kind of seeping in. Remember earlier I was looking because I'd have water collecting in these stringers, and I couldn't quite tell where it came from, and I kind of assumed it was coming from back there or it was from condensation or whatever, but it turns out that actually right up in there was the culprit. So the guys cut out a big chunk of metal and patched her up and welded her back, and now she's dry. It rained last night, so now I know for certain that it stayed dry, and we're going to move what I presume was the old outlet for the head, and was being used for the galley sink. They're going to take that and move it over there, basically somewhere right in there for our new head. And they've also patched up several other holes that we discovered, and gotta have them come back and take care of some smaller little guys like that guy. You can see all the way out and let water in, so we gotta get that taken care of, but that'll be easy for them. They're pretty dang fast and amazing, and they're apparently certified to weld on big oil tankers, and they did quite the job welding this guy in to make sure it's watertight. Same thing over here. You can see they did a pretty good job, even though it's kind of painted over. They also fabricated these custom tubes for this oval pattern in the brackets. And I started last night putting in some rust lock to keep this stuff from rusting, and I missed the window for recoating, but that's all right. It'll just take a little extra work, and we'll get her all painted up, and that's kind of my goal here before we take off. Okay, so we made a big mess here, intentionally, I guess. Painting is never a fun job in a boat, especially because of all the chemicals that are involved and the smells and all that kind of good stuff. So you're seeing me in the full garb, full get up, and yeah, we've been working on painting up the aft end here, and putting a little rust lock here on the stringers and in the bad sections that were really rusted out, and then bilge coating the rest. So there's one section there that still has some rust that has to be locked, metal prepped, and then you can see the flange here has been painted with bilge coat, and get another coat here or two, and then we'll put on the test fit, the motors. So yeah, this is what owning a steel boat is all about. Lots of work. Any boat for that matter, but Thanks for watching. Join us for the next installment of Hakluyt's Refit, where we will go through the install of the Oceanvolt motor system and the batteries. If you want to learn more about the refit, you can go to our website listed in the description below. And if you like our videos and you want to see more, the best and easiest way to support us is by subscribing to our channel.